In this video, I'm going to show you how to create new tags, apply those tags to contacts, and then create a new smart list for those tags. So let's say, for example, if I go to all customers, I've got current customers tagged right here, but maybe some of these other ones are past customers. And I want to be able to see like, hey, who was a previous customer of sorts? So I can go to settings right here and then click on tags. And then I'm able to create a new tag, and I will name that tag past customers and then create. Okay, so now I can go back into my list of contacts. And if I were to go into, let's say, Emily here, I can add a tag just to her record like this by clicking on her name and going down and saying past customers. And so that tag is now applied to Emily. But what if, for example, I had all these different customers here. Let me just go one more page in and I say, hey, you know what? I'm going to tag all these as past customers so I can highlight these 23 or 20 records. And I could say, I want to add a tag and adding past customer tag, and I would select the tag that I want to add and hit add tags. Now, if I click check progress, it just takes me over to the bulk actions where I could see it is already completed. Okay, and if I go back to my smart list here, I'm seeing all the customers. But if I were to go to filters, for example, and filter on a tag that contains any of past customers and hit apply, now you will see that all the customers that are shown here, because I have this filter applied, have past customer tag. Now I want to create a smart list or a tab right here that I could quickly just go to and see all the past customers. Okay, so on this filter, since I'm already filtering for tag contains any of past customers, all I need to do is save as a smart list and put past customers as the name and save it. And so now I have a current customer list and I have a past customer list with a past customers tag. It's automatically updated when somebody, the tag is added to somebody. So you can see 21 records here. So for example, if I were to go to all, let me go several pages back and I take Carlos right here and I say, hey, you know what? Carlos, past customer, added the tag. So now I should see 22 past customers, which it may take it a moment to apply that. Let me refresh. So now I see 22 records because I just added Carlos into as a past customer there. So this is how you go to settings and tags to add new tags. And then you can apply those tags to contacts either in bulk or one by one. Now, I'm going to give you an example of an advanced use case for tags, or several use cases. So number one, what if somebody downloads a particular guide on your website? Well, in our automation that we create for you, we could say apply this tag that they downloaded this particular guide, guide 1, and this other person downloaded guide 2. So you'd be able to filter here and see which customers downloaded guide 1 versus guide 2. So how would we use that? What if we wanted to create a smart list for people who had the tag for guide 1 and then select all and blast them a text message or email? We would be able to do that, or drop them into an automation of sorts. Okay. The other thing that's kind of interesting is I'm developing really for advanced is this process of onboarding where if they go through this step, they get step 1 tag. Go through this step, they get step 2, and then the final step, 3, it applies that tag. And I can have an automation sitting there waiting saying, hey, as soon as somebody gets tag 1, 2, and 3 added, that means they've completed the process. Now follow up with this email and say, congratulations, you're fully onboarded. Right? So really it's your imagination is the limits with tags. We can add all the different tags that you would need. apply them in automations or other creative ways that you see fit.